live and show you guys some of the stuff that's going on today. I'm here with the little one because Lisa took the other little one to Jersey to see her family. So we're gonna be heading home soon, but I'm excited about this tank, man. It's finally, we unwrapped it. Let me turn it around so you guys can see. It looks amazing. It's still got the plastic on here. So I can only imagine what it's gonna look like when we remove all this plastic, but I can't wait to get it all set up. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to set it up before we go to China because that's coming up soon. What's up, Roberto? But this, for those of you who don't know, this is gonna be the shark tank, and that's why the edges around it. This is a beautiful tank, man. I can't wait to have it up and running. What are you doing in China? We're gonna be, I think I'm gonna be judges at a fish competition. They invited us to go. Most likely look at some more fish and maybe some supplies. But that's gonna be the China trip, and hopefully we can do a lot of videos for you guys as well. Oh man. This tank was very well designed with the metal stand. I hope the floor can hold this when it's all full up. What's up, Garcia? I want to go down there. I want to add to monster fish collection. Maverick. To go to China, yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful place. I would definitely visit China, Thailand if you could. I would love to do Predatory Fins fishing trips. Not fishing trips, but fish trips to Asia because we have a lot of connections there, so it's easy to go. But I think it's only going to be when we're fully ready because we got so much going on that to plan these trips are not easy. But we sold 3 of the bigger hyphen loaches. Probably gonna keep these 2 guys, the big ones. The medium ones are all for sale. And when I say medium, they're still a good 16, probably 14 to 16 inches. Be great for koi ponds, but I don't know, honestly, don't know how long it would take to get to this size, from this size to this size. Been a minute or Been a minute or 3, bro. Yeah, it's just a lot going on. We kind of like slowed down on the videos. But look, we had a bunch of kois here. Not really a bunch, but 3 kois. And look how many eggs the female released. It's insane the amount of eggs there's in this pond. I wonder if they will hatch. Imagine, that'd be crazy. A bunch of little koi swimming around, but the filter probably like take most of them out. This tank is gonna be another one. Rod, you got any plans to get any sturgeons anytime in the future? We had some not long ago, but we sold, so we don't have any at the moment. I'm not sure if we're gonna be doing a lot of imports before we leave because the more stuff we have here, the higher risk of things going bad when we're not around. It's already a lot for everybody that works here to take care of it. So we don't wanna add to the tasks and make it a more impossible to keep everything in great condition. But since I have some time to kill, I'm gonna show you guys the fish that we have in stock. We did get a bunch of stuff in, but we didn't have time to do the unboxing videos. These are the filamentosa barbs. I thought these were the mascaras, but these are the filamentosa barbs. And they're great size. It's amazing when the light, there's no light on this tank right now, but when the light hit, you can see the purple, the blue, really pretty fish. A great for community tank. The Amazon puffers are back in stock. A lot of people were requesting these guys because they're friendlier and they're actually pretty cheap. Pretty sure they're eating shrimp and so the Congo buffers, but just to make sure, I got some shrimp right here. See if I just put my hand in there with the shrimp, if they'll eat it. Oh yeah. They're almost coming out of the water just to get it. So I'll let them finish this guy. And let's see if these guys will eat some as well. I don't want to cross-contaminate, so I'm doing a shrimp each. They're usually used to getting like chopped up shrimp, so it might take a minute for them to start going after it. Oh. There's a few guys munching on it. And we let it down and see how long it would take for them to finish it up. These guys are definitely more aggressive so far. Look at it. We have the high-fin loaches. Hey, are you guys shipping to Canada yet? No. I mean, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Our UPS account manager sucks. I'm not even gonna lie. We used to have great ones, and they got relocated. The one we have now, he sucks, and I don't know when things are gonna be fixed. But I wish we could get a new rep because of there's a lot of stuff that's not right, and we have no help. So if you're watching this and you have connections to UPS, please let me know. Lemon Oscars, these have been here for probably 2-3 months, and they're still pretty yellow. I know some people have some that turn, not from this batch, but there's a lot of fake lemon Oscars out there. I think these guys are legit albino lemon Oscars, but just like any other yellowfish, if you feed them with red coloring foods, they will turn more red, which is close to orange. But if you feed brown pellets, like those we do, they'll stay pretty yellow. Altifrons. Adidas loaches, yes. I never thought about that, but yeah. The clown loaches, these are actually eating well. They're eating pellets. It's just they're very finicky fish, and they need like room to hide. So they'll always hang out together. And when you turn on the light, it's like chaos. True parrots. We have this albino Dalton angels. And the snake skin, I think there's only like 10. Maybe not even. There's a couple orders that came in, so I'm not sure if there's any left of these guys available. The redhead tapajos up here. More loaches. If you're asking why I have so many loaches, it's because we had to bring the big ones in the front, and then might as well just do a whole shipment of them. But they're really unique, pretty fish. The group of albino arrows that we have right now, they're more yellow than the last few batches that we had. I think these guys, if you put them with a nice light or by the sun, they'll turn really, really yellow. Look at it. You can put them in a pond or by the window where the sunlight hits. Maverick, I don't know the prices, honestly. They're all on the website if you want to take a look. But everything should be up on the website. And here we have the Tropical Gar and the Trinity Gar. Like this is the Trinity Gar right here. See the black line? Another one. This is the Tropical Gar. Really cool fish. We don't get them all the time. So if you like gars, it's almost like one of those things where we bring a lot of and then they sell out and we don't have it for a while. We don't really have that much, but I saw that Kevin did a shipment of bichers. So right now we have ornates, wixies. There's a couple more on the other side. I'll show it to you guys. This is a bigger one. Some NTTs, archerfish, platinum archers. Where can I get those filter setups? We're gonna start selling them. It's just we haven't had a chance to manufacture them and put them on the website. So that's one thing that we want to do, is just haven't got to it yet. Let me turn the light on this group. All right, let's go back this way. I think here we have the Goliath tigers. They're small, but they're eating the frozen foods. Not many parrots left. This is a good batch of parrots right here. The yellow and white ones. Really pretty. Jamie Rivera, whatever happened to the koi fish you posted? That we helped a friend import them. We didn't sell them. We just help them import. I saw a lot of people commenting that, oh, they're cut and things like that. I don't know if they're cut or not. I don't know anything about it. We just did an import for him with a bunch of other kois. These guys are nice. Royal clowns. Huh. Which ones are these? They look like, I think they're the 3-bar Temensis. More of these guys. These, I gotta separate these guys. They're not getting enough food. This is leucistic Impala barbs that we had here for a while. But these dudes are so fast that they don't get enough food. Oh, this is something new. If you like parrots, they're not cheap, okay? But this is the albino parrots, and look at the colors that they're developing. I think these fish, full grown, are gonna be insane. Look how pretty. It's like pink, red, orange, and it's not that many, but they're very pretty. I think even the ones that are white, they haven't developed yet, but they're all gonna turn out with these colors. We got some Synodonis. More albino arrows. It's a fat one right here. These are the albino whales. There's a few more down here, but definitely not that many left. The Planiceps hybrid and the albino Synodonis. I like these a lot. The Pintado catfish, I like the markings. And they're very aggressive to food. Look, I put my hand up here, they all start coming up. Spider Kelberry. I think these are baby fogos. I'm not sure what those are. Maybe they're azul. I have to figure it out. I think Kevin moved them. Oh, these are the azuls. Maybe those are the Temensis. And there's definitely one in there that's not azul with the spots. The fogos. So far, everybody's looking pretty healthy. Just some fish you cannot feed. Like these guys we haven't fed in 3 days because we're shipping them tomorrow. And they usually, if you feed them before that, they'll puke their food or they'll pollute the water in the bag. These are the Cobra peacock bass with the crazy markings. These are Temensis. If you like high fin body fish or high body fish, these guys are all high body, high fin loaches. Every single one of them. Super tall body. Oh, I didn't even see this. We have one or two big fire eels. Tiger silver dollars and spotted silver dollars. phantoms. There's a couple guys that might have to move because look at that guy back there. Otherwise, they'll start eating the smaller ones. Couple cobra pikes left. These are the parrots that Trey Jai wants to keep. Big roseline barbs. Panema peacock bass. And we have some leopard frogs as well. To work on a Brazil shipment. Hopefully they'll come in soon. We have short body albino pacus, silver dollars, and there's a couple leucistic pacus, but I want to keep a few of them. Albino arowanas, smaller size. Congo tetra, the blue eye. Now Kevin imported these little guys here. They're pretty cool. I think they're called stripes and Adonis. They definitely up on the website, but they look really neat. I wouldn't mind if I had like a community tank. I wouldn't mind a couple of these guys swimming around. Right, sugar? So here are the bichers. I don't know all of them, but I know that they're up on the website. This right here is Talgelzi. Maybe these are Enlicheri, Ornates. I'm not 100% sure, but they're all up on the website. The Vasilaris, they're just growing, looking great. Unfortunately, these are expensive peacock bass, even to bring in. Wild Temensis and some watermelons. Albino redhead. Albino red cap. More of the firewood cats. Here we got Indo tarpon. So if you're in Florida and you want to have a tarpon, these are allowed in Florida. One gourami, red-tailed gourami left. 3 flame pikes. We definitely have to do a shipment here because we're running low on a lot of stuff. But again, we don't want to bring it when we're not here. These are the albino clowns. It's actually a good size on them. They're eating well. And then baby dolphins. You see all this big mess is because they were fed today. It's hard to get them healthy, but this group looks pretty good. They're still looking for food. And besides that, there's a lot of stingrays. Oh, and we have puffer fish as well in the back. But a lot of really pretty stingrays. So if you're looking to get one for your new collection, these guys are insane. Even this is like the lower of the group that we have, but they're still really pretty. If you want to breed the platinum, this right here, they can produce the platinum. I think Kevin said you get 50% chance. So half of the babies should be platinum, either 25 or 50. These are the snow leopards, P14s, and every single one are healthy. They come right up to you looking for food. This is the crazy ones. These are very, very expensive. That one right up there is my favorite. You're not gonna come? There you go. Look at those lines. It's almost like teardrops coming out of the eyes. Beautiful fish. Albino hybrids. There's a lot. These are the cheaper Motoro hybrids, designer hybrids. There's a couple of really nice marking ones in here. And they're all ready to go. Look at this little guy. This is a nice batch right here too. Wow. Super white spots. Hey there. Look, you know when the rays are healthy when they keep coming up to you. If they're like, if you go to a store and you see a stingray that's just sitting there in the back and not really moving around, I would stay away from it because that's usually a sign that they're not doing well. But if they're coming right up to the front, like when you walk by, it basically means that they're pretty healthy and they're looking for food. I like these albinos because they have yellow dots. It's different than the ones that we saw down there. These are all yellow. Got some pearls. These are the cheaper ones as well. So if you're just getting into the hobby and you don't want to spend a lot of money, pearls and motoros are probably the way to go. Albinos. It's a nice one too. Is any fish in particular you guys that are watching and want to see? I don't want to turn the light on. Puffer fish gets really spooked. But these are the Cross River. And they're all MBU. These lobsters are actually really pretty. They have like a purple claw on them. We got a couple flower horns. Sorry, it's hard to see. But I think we have Cross River, MBU, and Fajakas. Platinum red tails. And it's just a whole list of variety. Actually, this flower horn is looking really nice. A couple left of the bigger Florida gars. One bigger dolphin left. Albino lungfish. And I think that's it. All these guys, some of these are sold. We're just bringing them back to life. What's up, Fajon? So yeah, if you saw something that's on the video that's not up on the website, just let me know. But we should have everything up. What size tank can I put stingrays in? So if you get a small one, like a 5-6 inch one, right now, this footprint right here is 3x3 on this tank, and there's plenty of space for them. It's always better to grow them in a small environment so they can find their food and move around. But as they get bigger, you're definitely gonna need a bigger tank. I think probably the best footprint is like a 300 gallon, 250, but not tall, wide. Like these tanks are short, but they're wide. So that's what you need. More footprint, because the stingrays don't really go up and they swim all over the place like in our water. They're on the bottom of the tank, so it's better to just have it long and wide. You got piranhas? No, piranhas are illegal in New York, unfortunately. Is it very rare to find a red datnoid? Yes, and when you do find them, they're very expensive. Can lungfish live with anything? No, I would not put lungfish with stingrays. I would not put lungfish with catfish, for example, or bichers. I would keep it like a bottom fish. If you want a bottom fish, just do a lungfish, for example. Don't mix with anything else on the bottom. But I could do a lungfish and a peacock bass, a lungfish and arowana, because they live in different areas of the tank. Lungfish, they hunt at night. So if you have a stingray just sitting there at night, he comes out of the cave and just gonna bite the stingray, it's not worth it. Yeah, no, that lungfish is actually really nice. I know we had two, all albino, all white, but maybe we sold one? I don't see it. Yeah, I only see this big one. Another one that's pretty healthy is this big dolphin. Usually dolphins are hard to get them to eat. But this group, you can see the belly right there. This group ate really well. Oh, that's still the lungfish. We end up putting them down here. So we have a smaller one as well. Yes, buddy. Somebody's calling. Oh, thank you. You can keep watching it. Hey, no bad stuff, okay? Promise? Okay. Gawabanga. All right. I think it's time to wrap up. I'm gonna see if I can do a stock video for you guys feeding these fish, but I can't feed too much because tomorrow's packing day. But everybody looks to be doing good. Oh, I probably didn't show these Oscars down here. Some of these guys are nice. Majority of them are just dark, but some of those guys have a nice markings on it. Does China have good fish at low price? Good fish and low price don't go well together, even in China. There's different people selling fish, but it's kind of like the U.S. Like if you want good quality stuff, you're gonna have to pay more. The biggest problem is really not like the fish. Oh, some of the fish are really expensive, like albinos, like that stuff is still pretty rare because there's a big market there for those fish as well. But like common fish, like for example, you can get a red tail in Thailand for $2-3, but majority of it's not healthy. You still have to bring it in, pay for the freight, medicate, feed before you can ship it out. So the cost is really majority of the common bread and butter fish. Majority of the cost is on the carrying for it and on the import, like the expenses to import, the freight, the Fish and Wildlife, paying the company to go pick it up at the airport. Other than that, if we could just transship fish, for example, if I could just bring it in and sell out and not have to medicate or care for it, yeah, we can do it much cheaper, but we would have a lot of issues. There's a lot of fish that comes in from different countries and they're not medicated. So we can't do that. You know, in reality, like I'll tell you guys a secret. Well, it's not really a secret, but I don't think we really talked about this. One time we had, what was it? Marble Matoros, right? And they're from Colombia, they're wild caught. We brought 20 of them and put them through medication. Out of the 20, we probably lost 10 of them because they're just not healthy animals, or they'll catch them and leave them with the hook. So imagine if we just passed that along to you guys, like to the buyers, you would lose them and you wouldn't even know why. So a lot of times we take the loss so you guys don't, you know, and that's why the prices might be a little higher than other people. I rather ship something that I know that, like, for example, if I was shipping to my own mother, right? Would I ship it to her, a fish that's sick? No, I wouldn't. And a lot of times, yes, if we're very busy and, you know, a skinny fish goes through the shipping process where you shouldn't, just reach out. I'll take care of it. We are very honest when it comes to things like this. I don't like to, because I'm a hobbyist myself, so I don't like to send things or animals or whatever it is, a t-shirt that's dirty, or it could be anything. If I was buying something from someone, I would expect to be perfect, especially if I'm paying more for it. Hey, why are you screaming? Did you show them your new haircut? I took him to the barbershop. Usually they do great work, but this guy, I don't think he ever cut a hair like this before. So he literally looked like he just put a bow on his head and cut all the way around it. Actually doesn't look bad at all in the back. But the front, there's not much that you could do so. It only works when you put gel to the side, so it doesn't look as bad. Right? You like your haircut? Tell them who's the best daddy in the world.
That my best daddy is
Are you trying to get new toys? Yeah, I know. What else? Is there anything else you guys want to know? Nick's nature to rod equals goat. Thank you. I think there's, like, to run this business, everybody's a goat. Everybody does something different here. Like, Oi is always on top of the packing, the shipping, getting the boxes ready. It's actually a lot of work. Kevin is always focused on, maintaining the fish, the quality, the medication. I'm always into the advertisement of the animals, dealing with customers. It's hard for one person to do it all. I think if we can even have more people, that'll be better.
Guys, we had some cool shrimps today. Lobsters.
Yeah, I posted a video for you. Like Lisa's always doing paperwork, payroll, payments. So it's a lot to actually receive the product, which is the fish, and go through the process of arriving to you guys. It's a lot that gets involved in it. It's not just like, oh yeah, here you go, take it. When it's too hot, we'll have to make sure that it goes in a proper box. When it's too cold, we have to make sure it goes in a proper box. A lot can go wrong. So the better health these animals are, the higher chance that we're gonna have that everything's gonna be fine. And majority of the time, everything's fine. I actually had a friend, I'm pretty sure it's Brian Jennings, is his name. When we were still shipping to Canada, I think he might have been the last order that we shipped to Canada. He bought a rosemary pike, and it took 10 days for customs to clear and arrive to him. And at that point, I think we had already refunded him. And 10 days later, he arrived alive. He got it to eat, and it was like, he actually called. He was very, very nice, honest guy. He called to say, hey, you can charge me because the fish is alive. So he didn't want to get the refund and get the fish. Not many people do things like this. And I'll tell you, 10 days for that fish to still be alive, that means it was really healthy, because otherwise it would not make a 10-day in a box with no food, cold. Poor fish. But he made it, he's doing great, and I think it's like one of those stories where you're like, wow, 10 days. It's hard to believe, but he showed me a video. Yeah, he's a solid dude. Project SAHD. I really like the video you guys did the other day. I like to see some more species spotlights. Some of the fish you carry aren't very common. It can be difficult to find info on it. Yeah, I could do that. I could do a video. It's probably gonna be like a longer video because you're trying to talk about each species. But maybe we'll just do like one row at a time. This is a lot of fish in stock. So if you gotta explain, their true size, the tank makes, what they eat. It gets every fish is probably like 2 minutes at least. Can we keep a stingray with pleco? Yeah, as long as you give them space. Both of them plenty of space. But there is some plecos that can be aggressive to stingrays and suck on their slime coat and eventually just damage the stingray. Maverick, are you going to Coachella in 2026? I don't even know what I'm doing in 2025 still, so it's going to be hard to know. But if it's in Jersey, I don't see why not. I'm not sure if we'll do something as crazy as what we did this year because it was a lot of work and it took a lot of time, but we'll go. Any Israeli goonch coming in? I'm not sure when we're gonna do the next import, to be honest with you, because we're leaving, I think November 3rd is when we leave, and we come back on the 15th. So we might be lining up the shipments to come in when we come back. Somebody said, Rod, what's your max bench? Is that what it was? Let me see. Based on the video you put yesterday, I just dropped a couple of goldfish in my tank. So started off the Cave HQ. Just be careful with goldfish, especially where we get it from, because a lot of these goldfish are raised in really nasty water and they're full of parasites and bacteria. So you just want to make sure that they're clean and they're not going to get the new fish sick. Too loud. Wait, stop, Brian. Stop. I know, but give me a second.
What's up, guys?
Nick's Nature, what's your max deadlift?
And what you
I'm full. I just turned 40, man. I am not doing heavy deadlifts anymore. But I think my max, it was 5 plates on each side. But I'm talking about years and years ago.
Yes, and years ago.
You want to fight?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see. No. Don't mess with my hand because I got to move this.
I want to fight.
I know you want to fight. One day. He actually punched really hard. Sorry, I don't know why I put this so far away. There you go. Rob, do a gym video. Honestly, the only time I have to go to the gym is either early in the morning or late night. Like, I usually go like 9 o'clock. And I haven't had any chance to, or any more time to go boxing. I love that. That was so much fun. I wish I could go back to it. I was supposed to do another fight in November, but it's not gonna happen. I went to buy a couple of your sponge media filters. I have 3 things. One is a mud turtle tank. I've been wanting to buy a canister filter, but I'd rather buy the filters from you. So with the mover media, I think it'll be okay for the turtle. As far as having sponge in it, it might clog up really fast because they produce a lot of waste. But you just, as long as you're cleaning consistently, then you should be fine. The injury from the fight, yes, it's healed. I still hear my shoulder like crack a few times, like when I'm doing shoulder press. Feel a little bit sore, but nothing like it was before. Lenny, where can I get a ladyboy fish? I think you have plenty of that already in your tank and at your house. How big is the Chinese whale's cat? Yeah, 4 or 5 feet. Do you have XXX t-shirts? No, unfortunately we sold out all. I think we only have like mediums and small and large. Sending love from the Philippines. Thank you so much. Need NY or Taurus iPod? Where's my man Fejai? Hey, I'm doing it live. It's okay.
Hey guys.
Are you
Don't
okay? Okay. All right. Love you. Bye.
So what's up?
Yeah. Oh man. So wild discus or discus, we did place an order with Brazil. It's supposed to be coming this Thursday. I'm not 100% sure yet, but he said it was. So if it is, he said that he was gonna send me a video of all the discus and all the fish they had in stock to see if we want to add anything to the order. So, but we definitely want to do a whole discus order from Asia and use one of the systems in the back. because when you start mixing it up, they go belly up. Matt Young, Rod, can you put the movable media on your website? Yes. The reason why we haven't done that is, to be honest with you, is because Fajai makes them, custom makes them, right? We don't have time to make them right now. That's why we haven't put them up on the website. But we're trying to see when we go overseas to see if we can mass produce these things as well. And it'll be much easier to just put on the website, much cheaper as well, because right now he's buying all the stuff that you see on the filter. He's buying locally, so we're paying full retail price for it, and then they're not gonna be cheap if we have to make it and sell it. If we can import, then yeah, the price will be much cheaper. I was last month around the area, but I didn't stop by because I got scared y'all get mad because y'all not still open to the public. John, we don't get mad. A lot of times people come by from far away, you know, and they didn't know we're closed. I usually let them in so they can look around. Can you show the albino parrotfish? Rod, don't get mad. What am I gonna get mad for? Oh, for him stopping by? Is that an invite? I listen, every time people call, I say, look, we're here every day. As long as you stop by between Tuesday and Friday, 11 to 4, we'll let you in. You know, it's just take a look around, see what we got, see the fish. But if you're gonna travel from far away, it's not worth it. A lot of people still think it's worth it to come by, but I think if you wait until we're actually ready in the front, then it's gonna be much nicer. Ronnie, what's up, bro? Trinidad. Maverick, guess what happened to me? What? There's more to meet you. The fish is a bonus. Oh, then yeah, you can come anytime. Well, actually, Tuesday to Friday is better. Corey, still no large wild Savini. So, I'm talking next to. There's no trash here, just like you know, it's just towels. The guy that I used is actually bothering me. So let me turn this way. There you go. The guy that I used to do all my Brazil shipments from, he was catching them behind his house, which is crazy. Like, he was sending me a video, and it's just like really cool to see him just like in flip flops with a fishing rod catching them in the backyard. He said the adults, because they were being overfished for food, you have to go farther down the river to catch them now. So the price is a lot higher, et cetera, et cetera. But we haven't made a new order with him. So it's tough. It's tough because there's a lot of fish that we want to bring in. But you know, the way it works is like this. We have all these requests, right? I can open an email, people asking for gulper catfish and Indo-tarpons and blah, 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 blah. The moment we have it, they don't buy it. So fish that takes a while for us to sell, usually we don't bring them back in again. Now we're working on a new website. I don't think I've said that yet, or maybe I did to some people. We're working on a new website where you're able to pre-order any fish you're looking for. So this way, let's say you're looking for not a snakehead or Asian one, okay, not those, but something that we don't bring in, like corridors, right? We're trying to figure out a way where you can put a deposit towards the corridors and then give you the 60 days to bring it in. The problem is, if it's just one fish, like if you want a little corridors, it's so cheap, we have to bring an entire box of that fish. That's gonna be the issue. So we're trying to figure out around that, how can we make that happen? But I think the The pre-order option is amazing because we have so many requests and people say, "Oh, when you have this back in stock, can you let me know?" There's no way. Like, well, I'm not gonna remember, you know. And right now we don't have a secretary, but even when we did, there's so just too much to follow up with. So instead of having an option of notify me on the website, you have an option where you can just pre-order, you know, and then this way, let's say we pre-sold 20 Goliath tigerfish. So on the next African shipment from Congo, we already know that 20 of them are sold. So now we bring in more for the store. So I think that option is going to be really good. It's going to help a lot of people that are looking for fish for a long time because, again, if it's something that doesn't sell fast, most likely we're not going to bring it again unless it's pre-sold. How much would a wild wallago atu cost? Don't know. I guess it depends on the size, right? Or who's selling it. I've seen them. I've seen them in Thailand and China. But again, it's something that we don't bring in because smaller ones, if you put them all in a tank, they'll start eating each other or killing each other. Big ones, the freight costs so much that it's hard because now the fish are going to be expensive. Not only that, you can only put that fish in a tank because our tanks are small. So now we're wasting a whole tank for a fish that might sit here for a few months, you know. That's the issue. Pre-order, again, or pre-sold, that would solve a lot of these issues and then we can bring them in. I'm from India and have access to wild wallago atu. There's a river near my place. That's awesome. Do you see a lot of big goonch catfish? I got my 3-foot long ababa knife fish to live with other fish in my pond. I have a customer that did that as well. He put them in a big pond and is doing fine. Can you turn it down or just go a little farther away? So far, the ababa is living with all the other fish and doing fine. Do you have ababa? No, not at the moment. Do you guys sell in bulk? We do to store owners. So like if you own a fish store or a pet store and you want to buy wholesale, we do sell wholesale. But you can basically just buy it off the website with the coupon code for wholesale. Do you ship to Australia? We could. It's just you need a permit to be able to receive it. Yo, you planning to go on a vacation to Puerto Rico? That would be nice, but I don't know. Like if I was gonna go somewhere for a vacation, Puerto Rico has some really nice islands too. I think the girls want to go back to Thailand, if I'm not mistaken. That winged discus. Discus David. No, I don't think I've seen. I saw a video of it. I'm pretty sure those fish are probably very expensive. And people that are breeding discus overseas are probably buying them all up to breed them. I don't know how, but my giant snake had jumped from his tank, my albino shark, and 2 mosquitoes and bit this, so they die hours later. Yeah, that's what they do. They jump. Can you put MBU puffer with a 7-inch disc stingray? So I have a friend that has MBU with a stingray and a few MBUs actually, but it's in a 1,000-gallon tank. Plenty of space for the puffer, plenty of space for the stingray. He feeds them very well. I think that's the key. As long as you give them space and plenty of food, they'll be fine. But the moment the puffer gets hungry, the tail's gonna go, the eyeballs are gonna go on the stingray. You need permits to keep arapaima. I guess it depends on where you are. When will you get any Dorado? We had them not long ago, and it sold quick, but it's not seasoned. In Maryland, I don't think you need a permit for aeroplaners in Maryland. In Florida, you do. Texas, you do. Maryland, I don't think you do, because anything that goes outside in Maryland will die on the cold. Aeroplaners are very fragile to, excuse me, to cold temperatures. How much more till you get the big tank up and running? Okay, so if we're not gonna do anything with these tanks until we come back from China, which is the November 15th. I'd say probably when we come back, we're gonna start working on the front, which is the store and the tanks here. The goal, the first one is gonna be that shark tank that's right here behind me, like that one, right there. It's gonna be for,
There's a phone call.
okay, it's gonna be for these guys to grow. So we're gonna set that up.
Hey, Daddy.
It's okay, Ryan, it's okay.
I will send it up.
It's okay, Bubba. We're gonna set it up and put all the fish that we're growing to go into that tank. So before we put sharks or salt water in that tank, we're gonna set it up, fill it up in a way where we can just put these fish there for like a month and a half. And then when we're ready to switch, we can use the same filtration for the saltwater fish. But yeah, I think it's gonna be really nice. I can't wait. Imagine being here for probably 4 years now. Yeah. And seeing this place look like this every single day you walk in. I'm ready to just get it done and move on to a different project. But it's still a lot of work to get these tanks up and running. Gonna be a lot of work to get the tanks for the shop up there on the rack, to get the storefront done. Yeah, I think realistic, probably more like towards February. Where's the black tip sharks? I'll probably show that, and I'll have to get some food for this little guy here because it's already late. So these sharks, man, like that one is from our first batch. He's doing great. He's grown. That's the one I want to keep. The little guys, they're also doing very well. They eat like crazy. You throw anything in there, it splashes, they go nuts. We did sell the pair of albino sharks because we could get more, but we kept the leucistic. And someone said how much you pay for the barramundi, the golden or the platinum? The platinums are here. The moment you open this lid, they come. Both. I think these are like on the 10,000 range, and the gold are more like anywhere from 3 to 6. It's so cool to see the albino long nose and then the platinum long nose. Sheila's being medicated. Her eyes are doing much, much better. Right, baby? And there's an arowana here that usually jumps on anybody that opens this, so maybe I'll end this video with that. I think he got Jamie a few times. Looking at it. You gonna jump? No. I think they got tired of hitting their head on the top. Well, thank you guys for being here with me for almost an hour. I hope I answered all your questions. I'm sorry if I didn't see your questions. There's just so much that comes through that it's hard to see sometimes. But like I said, I gotta take him to go eat and give him a bath before his mother gets home, because otherwise I would be in trouble. All All right, thanks again for watching. Like I said before, if you saw something here that's not up on the website, just let me know, and I'll make sure I'll put everything up on the website. I hope you guys have a great and blessed week, and we'll see you on the next live, or I'll probably do a stock video soon, talking just like how this comment, I forgot who said it.
See you.
See you next time.
See you next time in a Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, you want to have your own channel, right?
Yeah.
All right, one day you can take over this channel, okay?
And see you next time. There's gonna be a new sweater.
But yeah, maybe the next, if you got any ideas, put it down in the comments below. But maybe the next video, I'll do the stock video, more teaching and educating about the fish that we have for sale. All right? Again, thanks guys for watching. We'll see you next time.